He needed to do more. Nice play right there. 1st and 10. Getting a good block inside from Dieter, the center. And that is dropped. And they're going for the often injured Devontae Parker with the coverage on the play by J.C. Jackson.
Well, coming off the play action, they're trying to push the ball up the field. Parker does an excellent job as he's doing that dig route to lose ground and come back to the ball.
45 yards to be exact. 2nd down 2. Blocks both ways. Here comes Wilson. Deflected. It's reeled in and intercepted on the play by Adrian. Let's see. Caught on the play by J.C. Jackson, who makes another interception. He was number 2 last season in the NFL with picks. On the ricochet, he picks off Wilson. And the Patriots will start this possession on the turnover at the 35 of New York.
Watch the delayed blitz here by the middle linebacker, or who's lined up as middle linebacker. He tries to step into it, throwing it to the back shoulder. J.C. Jackson, this was going to be a matchup that we wanted to keep an eye on all day. J.C. Jackson, we feel, is going to follow Corey Davis everywhere he goes on the field. When they're in man-to-man coverage, that time Jackson able to get a hand on, tip it up in the air, and get too aggressive.
Johnson the back, 3rd down and 4. Good time inside. Wilson intercepted, 3rd of the day. Picked off at the 14-yard line. The 2nd today for J.C. Jackson.
I just got through saying don't be too aggressive, and tries pushing it up the field for a jump ball. The most, let's take that away and see if the other team can make adjustments.
3rd and 5. Blocking is there, the sidearm delivery, and it's caught by Moore, wrestled down by J.C. Jackson.
There's that design run for Hill, and he gets knocked down in open space by J.C. Jackson. Key defensive play right there to bring up 4th down.
Well, they call it crack replace. When the receiver comes down here to go get you, he comes from this side. That corner's got to come up and make a play. You see the receiver down there on the edge? Here's the corner, J.C. Jackson, outside in, making a nice play, rallying up.
For 14 yards. Good protection. Fires, incomplete. And Mike Evans is there. J.C. Jackson wanted offensive interference. 2nd and 10.
These two have been matched up all night long. J.C. Jackson on Mike Evans. And let's take a look. From here, it did look like Evans was trying to break it up and pull Jackson away from that ball. Take a look. Boy.
Could have called it.
That'd have been a defensive back doing that to a receiver. I'm thinking that would have been called.
Mills on the slant, incomplete, and no flag. J.C. Jackson had the coverage on Brandon Cooks. And this will be the first time that the punter Cameron Johnston comes out for Houston.
Great job by J.C. Jackson in not getting moved off his spot. That time Brandon Cooks. Mills.
3rd and 7. Mills dances out of the pocket, throws on the run, complete to Cooks, who's hit hard by J.C. Jackson. Big tackle by Jackson on 3rd down. It brings up 4th down, and now David Culley, what does he do? He had Fairbairn walk out onto the field, and now he's coming back off, and the offense is staying out there.
Go, but the safety's going to come out of your screen and possibly help.
On the middle, and it's broken up by J.C. Jackson as Lamb was unable to grab hold of it, make a clean catch.
We talked about it, right? Teased it. They're going to come after you. They do. And you see the receiver lets him go inside because the safety up top is coming in. And that ball is right on the inside. But perfect technique by Jackson. And then bring some guys from inside.
Flags are down. Cowboys were not set as the pass is knocked down by Cooper, as though he's just trying to prevent the INT for Jackson.
Zeke's going to step up and you're going to motion, but the problem is Zeke has to get up to block someone. You can't have two guys. Now pause. Right here, you see Dak throwing this. He wanted to throw inside, but by the time the pressure was there, he didn't realize he couldn't get outside. He's too late. Screen him here would be awesome.
Going long instead for Cooper. Oh, and it's tipped at the last moment by Jackson. 3rd and 12.
Just a great job by Jackson one-on-one. Put a lot of guys up in the line of scrimmage. He's one-on-one out there. And he does an outstanding job of using the sideline as his, helper. Almost goes up and gets it. Oh.
Now with 40 seconds and running. Ball was tipped, and that meant Wilson had to wait for it. Incomplete, stops the clock at 38.
White, and it's intercepted along the sideline. J.C. Jackson. He has 3 interceptions this year, and all 3 have come against the Jets.
Such good coverage, because what you're doing, you're right on the shoulder of that wide receiver. You know the down and distance just as well as he did. Elijah Moore does a great job in pushing up the field past the down and distance. And when he starts his comeback, J.C. Jackson comes back even quicker.
You see Darnold's numbers there. Darnold with the key, rolling, throwing it, overthrown, and it's intercepted. Picked off, and look out. This is Justin Bethel. Can they catch him from behind? They will not. Touchdown, New England. Yards.
Well, just a bad play, and Darnold's trying to make something happen. He's trying to get that ball to his running back Abdullah, and Jackson, for his 4th interception of the season. He's just going to walk in the end zone. Not even Robbie Anderson can catch him. But, those are the plays that I think Matt Rule is trying to get away from.
New England stretches its lead. It's now 21-6.
When they get inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and 6. Darnold throwing, end zone. It is intercepted by J.C. Jackson.
This is just simply gorgeous coverage by J.C. Jackson. Pressed up man on the slot. He's going to play it. He's going to keep his leverage, turn, locate the football, and just go up and get it. Look at Jackson in the slot. Now, you can't play that any better. And, if you're Darnold, you've got to throw that ball to the pylon.
Schwartz, they stack him to one side. Mayfield on 3rd down. Deep shot downfield, nearly picked off. It would have been J.C. Jackson's 6th of the year. And the rookie from Auburn, Schwartz, the intended receiver.
And these Patriots love to play man-to-man defense, and they locked down on this one. Second time on this drive, they tested J.C. Jackson. Fortunately, that ball wasn't picked off. He ran the route better than the rookie out of Auburn, Anthony Schwartz, and was in position to take that one the other way. 6 for 6 on that last drive. Yes. He knows how to get himself back right when necessary.
Long ball, broken up. He was trying to hit Rashard Higgins, 2 defenders back there, including...
Looks like Adrian Phillips, 21. Ball's right on target, but because you're getting all that extra pressure, J.C. Jackson there, that's hard to get your arms. See, he couldn't get his arms up through the thicket of arms that the Patriots put in there. See, right there, Phillips has an arm in there on Higgins.
There's Pitts right in the slot. They're really not doing much with him right now. This one is too high and picked off. Back the other way, and they're going to mark out of bounds J.C. Jackson, but it is New England's ball. With Zacchaeus tipping it, J.C. Jackson gets number 6 on the year. That ball just gets away from Matt Ryan, but what a great job. I mean, we talked about there's where he went out of bounds. We talked about all the interceptions that he's had since he came into the league, and there are guys who just have a knack, and the ball finds them, and J.C. Jackson being one of those guys.
Got him now, 2nd and 4.
This time it's Foreman. He's got a hole. Deontay Foreman using his of speed, fumbles the football at the end of the play, and recovered by Jalen Mills. J.C. Jackson gets there defensively, and Tennessee coughs it up again.
And this was so well blocked. You wouldn't expect this at the end of it. So well blocked at the top. But look at the play at the end. J.C. Jackson, not just an interceptor, pops it free. Jalen Mills recovers.
For 9.
And a big, big run for Tennessee. Momentum going their way. But J.C. Jackson, number 27, punches the ball free. Look at Jalen Mills, the Green Goblin with the green.
Fake the handoff. Tannehill looking, guns it, deflected and intercepted in the end zone. J.C. Jackson is Mr. Pick. The tip by McCourty, and Jackson has got his 7th of the season. New England creates turnovers, and they do it over and over again.
13-yard punt. Allen wants to throw again. Able to complete. Emmanuel Sanders is met immediately by J.C. Jackson. Out to the right, nearly picked off. J.C. Jackson able to knock it away. Second in the NFL in interceptions, trailing only Trayvon Diggs, who has 9. Jackson remains stuck on 7.
J.C. read this like a book, Steve. Just watch him here. He's anticipating. You see the head get around and the transition and the close. Man, that was almost a pick 6. That's as good as you can play it. What?
On the give. Actually, it's a fake, and now an incompletion. A little hot for Pittman. Jackson was there, may have gotten a hand on it. Fake pitch to Taylor. Wentz rolling, looking, firing. That was nearly intercepted by J.C. Jackson, who is one of the best ball hawks in the league. He's got 7 picks on the year, and he almost had 8.
Trayvon Diggs in Dallas, he gets a lot of credit. He gets a lot of notoriety. J.C. Jackson is as good, if not better, than any corner in the entire National Football League. It's not often that he gets his hands on the ball and doesn't come down with it. I thought Carson Wentz got a little greedy there.
Fake to Taylor. Wentz over the middle. Pittman, it's knocked away. J.C. Jackson, outstanding play.
To double him on key downs, especially 3rd down. Singletary in the backfield. Allen out of the pocket. Tosses to the sideline and brought in by Diggs. J.C. Jackson, and it's a drop.
It's an incomplete pass. 2nd down.
So Stephon Diggs could not haul it in cleanly. Had it there. Jackson with a pop. And the ball knocked loose. He was bobbling as it all happened.
2nd down and 6. Lawrence intercepted. J.C. Jackson with his 8th of the year. And that's a big one in the Patriots history books. Tied for the most in the first 4 years of any NFL player, along with Lester Hayes and Everson Walls. Jackson and J.C. Jackson with the 25th interception of his career. And now he is tied for the most by any player since the merger in their first 4 seasons, along with Lester Hayes and Everson Walls. It's his. Lawrence back to Austin and wrapped up immediately by J.C. Jackson.
Third and 7. Judon coming off the corner. That pass batted down. What a play by J.C. Jackson, and what a matchup there against Parker, showing you why he is one of the elite corners in the sport.
J.C. Jackson is such a good cornerback because he does everything well. You know, you talk about Diggs down in Dallas and the interceptions that he has, but J.C. Jackson over the last 2 years is 2nd in the NFL in passer rating, 46.3 against him.
4 receiver look. Shotgun for Allen. They'll check it down. Singletary tries the spin, doesn't work. Good coverage by J.C. Jackson on the outside. Jalen Mills on the COVID list.